Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Legendary. If you are not new here, what up? Thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. I know you guys see I got a different little background going on. It's because I am sitting on my couch and folding laundry, and I wanted to do like a little, I don't want to say girl talk, but like a little chit chat video. I wanted to talk about some of the things that I've learned this year, because you know it's December. I like to reflect, and I feel like other people do too, like to reflect around this time of the year before we go into the new year. And yeah, I was just doing some reflecting over some things that I've learned this past year, and I thought I would just share some of that with you guys, and maybe it'll resonate with you, maybe it won't. If not, thank you for coming to my video anyway. Also, y'all, I got a baby that's right here in front of me, so y'all might hear her in the background. I got me some notes right here to help me stay on track. Y'all see my cute little babies? So the first thing that I want to talk about that I learned this year was that everything isn't always a sign. Now, I'm not sure if y'all are like this, but I am. I'm a really deep thinker. I'm always trying to make sense out of everything. But with that, of course, is a downfall, because how do I say this? For example, let's say your name is Samantha. You're out one day and you meet a guy. His name is Sam or Samuel. Y'all exchange numbers, so you get to chit-chatting it up, and you find out that, I don't know, Sam's birthday is like December 27th and your birthday is December 29th. So both birthdays in December, both got the nickname Sam, both are Capricorn. You would think like, oh my gosh, he might be the one, we got so much in common. No, you can't read too deep into things like that. You can trick yourself into believing that that might be the person for you, so you'll be more willing to tolerate misbehavior from that person.
Okay, y'all, I feel like that example wasn't good enough. I'm basically saying don't allow superficial characteristics of a person or situations that happen to you in life cause you to believe that it is a sign to stay in anything that will ultimately disturb your peace. That goes for relationships, workplace, family, all stuff like that. You get what I'm saying now?
So that's the first thing I learned, that everything is not always a sign. I want to talk about, kind of falls into the same category, trusting your intuition. I used to really struggle with my intuition and my trauma, as far as who is giving me this feeling. Is this me running because I have certain traumas, or is this my intuition trying to save me? I used to always think it was my trauma, but it was really my intuition. My intuition knew. And another thing is that when you try to talk to people about your trauma, sometimes they'll try to use your trauma against you. For example, say if you have trust issues. I don't really feel like I have trust issues, so I feel like I can talk about this. Say you got trust issues and your partner goes out with their friends without you, and they doing some sneaky stuff. Say they meeting up with somebody that's pulling up to the function, and something is telling you, you're at home, something's just like, let me call them, and then they don't answer the phone. So you wait till they get home, and then they'll be like, oh no babe, I wasn't doing anything. Like, it's probably the things that you've been through, that's why you're having a problem trusting. Sometimes that's just that person that's just playing on your trauma so they can continue to manipulate you or take advantage of you or whatever, so yeah. You got to trust your intuition. You have to trust yourself. I used to stay in situations and wait for the sign to go, or I will wait for the sign on what to do, and it's just like, you don't have to wait on the sign for what to do. If your intuition is telling you you need to do whatever, X, Y, and Z, 9 times out of 10, that's what you really need to do.
Okay, y'all, so I messed up on this one too. Please bear with me because I'm gonna get better at these videos. But what I'm basically saying this time is that you have to trust yourself in order to differentiate when your trauma is talking to you and when your intuition is talking to you. And I could never tell the difference. So I would sit around and wait for something to happen and get the confirmation. But it's like, why sit and wait for the confirmation? Soon as the seed is planted, just go, because wherever there is smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, trusting your intuition, and everything is not always your trauma speaking to you. Sometimes it's your intuition trying to save you from yourself. Sorry, y'all, I had to go put my baby over with her toys because I'm trying to hold on to her, and I'm like, I can't even get no laundry done trying to hold on to you so you don't knock my tripod over. Found my phone. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I'm sure you've heard this before as well, protecting your peace and being stingy with your energy. A lot of these things I'm talking about, I'm sure y'all have heard before, but this year they really resonated with me. I had to realize that there are miserable people out there. Like, let's just be real. People are out there miserable and unhappy, and they want to rain on other people's parades. And they don't care. They want you to be just as miserable as they are. And you cannot let people like that get to you, because then they're going to turn you just like them. Just think about it. A person that's unhappy with their life, and they're so unhappy, they're just like, I want to spew some hatred today. Look at this person being happy. I want to spew hatred towards them. That's clearly a person with a mental illness. Does that not reek of mental illness? Like, so when a person is showing you signs of that and delusion, because clearly they're delusional, to think that that's okay, don't even waste your time arguing with them. Don't even waste your time indulging with anything with them, because they clearly is a couple of screws loose. I used to let stuff like that get to me a lot. Then, because it's just like, why are you messing with me unprovoked? Like, I don't do nothing to nobody, but people are always trying to get to me and mess with me. And it's because, you know, people don't like seeing other people happy. And they don't like seeing other people love themselves. And so they want to mess it up. They want you to be miserable just like them. And if you let them get to you, you will become miserable just like them. It's a sickness. You have the choice to let it get to you or not. You can literally say, somebody do something to you, you can literally say, I'm not finna let this bother me. I'm finna go on. I was having a good day. I'm gonna continue to have a good day. I wish you the best. Good luck with whatever you're going through, because clearly that person is going through something. Which takes me to the next thing that I learned, is that you have to respect the fact that we are all on individual paths. No caca. No caca. Over here. Ooh, y'all, this is why I don't like pumping out videos, trying to do videos when my babies are home, because I got 2 under 2, y'all. They want to get into everything that they see me getting into, so. But anyways, yeah, so the next thing I want to talk about is respecting the fact that we are all on individual paths of growth. You can be with a person 24/7, but y'all are still, in your mind, y'all are still on separate paths. Y'all are growing and learning at different paces. I might have reached a point where I don't let things bother me, but I can't come down on my friend because she's still letting things bother her. She hasn't reached that point that I have reached yet. Now, you just have to respect that and be patient and still show love to that person and show grace and sympathy to that person. And grace especially, because in life, you're gonna make mistakes. You're not always gonna do the right things or handle situations the right way, and you're gonna want somebody to show you grace when you make those mistakes. So you have to show other people grace when they make their mistakes, because they are on their own separate path. And when I started looking at things that way, it really brought me a lot of peace, because it's just like, you know what, you're not there yet, but you're gonna get there, and it's okay. I'm still gonna be here for when you get there and show you that same love I'm not gonna make you feel bad. I'm not gonna, condemn you. I respect the fact that you're learning at your own pace, and I can't wait to see your growth. That's the best thing you can say. I can't wait to see your growth. Another thing that I noticed, you can't make plans for somebody else's life. Even if you have good intention, they might not be parallel to what that person has for their own life. Nobody is nobody's possessions. My kids are not my possession. My friend is not my possession. My father is not my possession. Nobody belongs to me, and I don't belong to anybody. So you can't treat people like possession. I want you to play this role. No, I want you to do this. I want us to do this together. That is an individual. That might not align with what they have for themselves. And then you can't be upset with that person because they might not want to do that same thing that you want to do. We just got to respect the fact that we are all on individual paths and we are all just coexisting. Everything is temporary. So it's just best to just enjoy that person while you have them, because you won't have them forever. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you're not going to always get your return on your investments. And I don't just mean that in a financial way. As far as your time, you can put a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of everything. You can put 1000% of everything you got into something, and you might not get it back. If it's not for you, it's not coming. It don't matter how hard you work towards it. I feel like it's best to just normalize taking those L's. I feel like people don't talk about that. They don't talk about that. Because it can really change you. It can change you to have a more negative view of life, as far as looking at it like the glass half empty, instead of looking at the glass half full. Because there's a positive side to everything. Yeah, you may have invested 3 years into trying to make something work, and then it didn't work, but at least now you know that it doesn't work. Worry about what's for you. And it might sound selfish, but to be honest, there's a good amount of success that comes with being selfish. You just got to know how to balance it. Which brings me to my last learning lesson, was the importance of balance. The importance of balance is really important because I feel like you can't be too much of one or the other. You can't be too nice, but you can't be too mean or too firm. You got to learn how to balance it. Oh, and then another thing, matching people's energies. You got to pick your battle. You can't match everyone's energy, because why would you want to match negative energy? Like, I'm not even angry. So why am I trying to match your energy? Like, I'm not mad. No, you have to know when to pick your battles. You have to know how to balance. You have to know how to balance everything. They say, spend all your money while you're here. You can't take it with you when you die. But you also got to know how to budget and save. It's just balance. I feel that that's one of the hardest things to do, is to learn balance. And I feel that the people that have mastered the art of balance are the ones that, even if they don't see financial success, they see success in the areas that they've mastered the balance in. That makes sense? I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, so those are some of the things that I learned this year that I'm going to be taking with me to continue to apply into 2022. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below of some of the things that you've learned, or just if you liked any of the things that I said. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and y'all have a good day.